Welcome to I Am Sure Sports.
I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is right as representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy, 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 boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you a go love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time for the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
All right, welcome to I Am Sure Sports. So delighted that you have joined us. This is a good one. Good afternoon, wherever you are, wherever you're watching from. Good morning, good night. Hope you're having a great day. If not, I hope you will be encouraged by our show today. Just a quick one to give you a quick review of the Champions League, the first leg of the games. Yesterday, you know that Chelsea played against Real Madrid. The game was played in Spain. That's the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. That game ended 1-1. Christian Pulisic scored and Karim Benzema equalized for Real Madrid. And so they go back to Stamford Bridge next week for the second leg. I think with Chelsea having the upper hand. And truth is, Chelsea should have won that game. Faulty shooting again was their demise, but they should have won that game easily by at least 3-1. I don't remember Real Madrid creating any chance in the game. In fact, the goal that they scored was from a set play. I think 2 headers from a corner before Benzema scored a brilliant goal. Because you just seemed at one point that it was Karim Benzema versus Chelsea. But I think based on what I saw from Chelsea, unless there are some serious improvement from Real Madrid, Chelsea should go through in terms of this tie. So we're selecting Chelsea to win this quite convincingly, I believe, by 2-0 come next week and advance to the finals of the Champions League. Timo Werner had a poor game, should have scored, though Thibaut Courtois made a good save, but I think he should have scored a chance. In fact, I think they scored the hardest of all the chances that they got, because this was a goal worked by Christian Pulisic, who had a good enough game, and that was yesterday. Today's tie saw PSG playing at home to Manchester City. PSG took the lead in the 15th minute, a goal by Marquinhos, the Brazilian, good centre back. So he scored, gave PSG the lead. Quite even game in the first half, but in the second half, City became more dominant in the game. Didn't see much from Mbappe. I kind of figured that he would struggle because of the pace of Kyle Walker. Neymar had a very good first half. In the second half, he kind of fell off a little bit as City kind of dominated the position. And you know, Neymar and Mbappe, they don't work a lot when their team is without the ball. And so City equalized in the 64th minute. Kevin De Bruyne scoring there. And then Riyad Mahrez scored in the 71st minute, giving them a 2-1 lead. And then PSG uh, had a player, Gaia, I think, sent off in the 77th minute. So they ended the game with 10 men. I predicted before that City would win all four. They lost the FA Cup to Chelsea, and I think they won the Carabao Cup. So they're winning the Premier League, which is two, and I think that they are going to take the Champions League. I don't see PSG um, erasing this deficit. I don't see them scoring 2 goals in Manchester. Manchester has had one of the better defense right across Europe. Best defense at home, concedes very few goals at home. And so I just don't see PSG scoring two and keeping a clean sheet against Manchester City. In fact, I think City are going to score 2 goals at home, which would mean that PSG would need to score 3 goals. I don't see that happening. So it looks like it's going to be a Manchester City Chelsea final for the Champions League. And I'm also going to predict an all English finals in the Europa League. It will be Arsenal versus Manchester United. Tomorrow, Manchester United take on Roma, and Arsenal take on Roma of Italy, and Arsenal takes on Villarreal of Spain. So my predictions are after both legs that Manchester will advance to the final, Manchester United that is, and Arsenal will advance. And so the Super Cup in 2022 will be contested by two English teams. Yeah, that's what my thoughts are. Just giving you a quick review. Good game today. I heard some persons and some other things saying that this is why you can't compare the World Cup to the Champions League. I guess when they watch the first half, they love the football and they were saying that there's no World Cup game that displays the same quality. That's not true, man. I mean, World Cup football um, to me is way better than Champions League in terms of the technical ability and qualities. Because in any given team, you look at the PSG team, some of these players are not world class. The top teams in the world, the Brazil, the Germany, the Spain, the France. When you look at these teams, very few players who are part of their starting 11 are not world class. And normally, your best your best club team, because of just financial regulations, cannot have more than 6 world-class players. Maximum 8, maximum. And so World Cup gets the edge for me. And so yeah, so that's our prediction for Europa League tomorrow. Remember, Arsenal plays Villarreal, Unai Emery. The battle of the coaches, Unai Emery versus Mikel Arteta, and the battle of past and present Manchester players when Roma takes on Manchester United. You have your Smalling and Mkhitaryan who they will meet up with, and then you have Dzeko who played in Manchester City. So both are very interesting ties, but I think Manchester United, though they'll be missing Paul Pogba for the first leg because of an accumulation of yellow cards, but I think they're good enough to get the better of this Roma team. And Arsenal, I mean, Villarreal not doing so well in La Liga. Same thing with Arsenal, but I think Arsenal has enough quality. Though Unai Emery has the best record of all time in the Europa Cup, so cannot be underestimated. But that's my pick. Let me know what your picks are. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment. Let me know. All right. And so again, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us for this little short update. Yeah. So we want to end, our feed with our new promo video, by our friend Kim Righteous, Jamaican artist living over there in Maryland. You understand me? So check out his music. He's out there on Spotify. He did this for us. So enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you tomorrow after the Europa semi-finals. Respect. I am Bam. Sure. For sure.
Welcome to I Am Sure Sports.
I am Sure Sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that mean me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that mean me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that mean me not say it. Know who score, that mean me not say it. Never know no game play, that mean me not say it. If you never seen a game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the date, don't you want to love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.